Hello, my name is Caleb. I am a AI automations developer. I recently found a new hobby though, gemstones, gemology. I think it's really cool. I actually just got some tools. I got a scale. This is a really nice one too. And then I got some tweezers. Oh, a loop as well. But anyways, the real reason we're here, how to become a gemology expert. So we have the Nikita Gembot. It is a bot specifically made for gemology, learning about gemstones, learning about market research about certain gems. And I'm going to go through this and kind of show you what it's able to do. I really want as much feedback on it as possible so that I can improve it for myself. But let's go over everything that it does. I want it to be able to use it at home and in the field. So if I'm at home and I just want to do research on a certain type of gem or want to do market research on something, I can ask it a question and it'll give me a bunch of information about that. So this is actually the next week, and I made a lot of changes to the bot, refined it a lot more, especially with its responses. So first of all, we're going to start with at home. We have at home for gem research and then at home for market research. And so I'll ask it a question like, I'm at home doing research on how to identify sapphires. Okay, perfect. So I wanted it to give me 3 sections, and the sections are visual inspection. So if you're just looking at a bunch of sapphires, I wanted to just have a basic list of things that you're looking out for, and then I wanted it to give me a link at the end for each section. So that way I know that the information it's not hallucinations that it's making. And then we have tests for sapphire authenticity. What tests should we use? And then what should be coming up for those tests? Here's another link. Common scams, as well as the third one I wanted to do, how to spot fake sapphires, imitations, synthetics, composite sapphires, dyed and coated sapphires. Next way that we can use it at home is for market research. So I'm actually going to do a more broad question for this. What are some gems I should invest in now that will most likely go up in price? Searching the web for stuff. This is really nice too. So we have rubies and sapphires, and it gives us a few market listings as well, which is cool. We have alexandrite, paraiba tourmaline, spinels, and brown diamonds and garnets. That's pretty cool. So let's pick one of these. Let's say I want to invest in alexandrite. So the 4 sections I created and that I wanted it to give me were quality factors, holding and preparing for sale. I wanted it to give me ways that tips and tricks for how to maybe even sell it for more, how and when to sell for maximum profit, and then potential investment ROI. And it gave me links here, so I feel like this section is going to be very useful. We can also say in the field. So quick actionable advice for real-time decision making. Let's say hello, in the field. And since I'm looking at a gem, it'll give me a list of this stuff to fill out. So I'm going to fill that out. And I gave it all this information on the type of gem that I'm looking at. And now it's going to search the web and give me some useful information. So this looks really good as well. Market overview and average prices. Gives me the average prices per carat. Historical trends as well. The demand for unheated Burmese sapphires has steadily increased. Gives me a link for that as well, which is great. Comparable market listings. Here are some listings that are close to what I have, and I made sure to tell it to only give me faceted gems. Don't give me anything that's in jewelry already set. Gives us 3 of those, and then other considerations: certification, inclusions, market conditions, and it gives me all of my sources. And the 4th thing that is really cool about this is my negotiator bot. I can tell it I'm negotiating the price for this sapphire. It'll switch to a negotiator, and it says, "Got it. Help you negotiate effectively. First, I need the details of the sapphire to give you an accurate pricing strategy." I'm gonna say certifications, GIA, send it off. Oh, it even tells you what it's gonna give me. So once I have this info, market overview and pricing, comparable market listings, and then negotiation strategy and counter offer advice. So it gives us average pricing per carat, comparable market listings. I can go through these and see if it actually matches up with the gem that I'm looking at. Other considerations, inclusion, certification, and then negotiation strategy. Considering the market data and the specific characteristics of the sapphire, a reasonable price range would be $20,000 to $40,000. If the seller's asking price exceeds this range, you might negotiate by highlighting comparable listings and the impact of inclusions on value. So since I told it that I have a few iView inclusions, it's bringing that up as a way to negotiate price. And if you can provide the seller's asking price, I can offer more tailored advice. Let's say that they are offering this gem for 30,000. 30,000, a 4-carat unheated Burmese royal blue sapphire. Price falls within a reasonable range, but then it gives us a few points. High-end market price, 5,000 to 16,000 per carat, making the upper range 64,000. However, this is a top-tier clarity and vivid royal blue stone with no inclusions visible to the naked eye. That's actually a really good point. Your stone's valuation, given that your sapphire has some visible inclusions, it's unlikely to hit the upper end. A more reasonable range based on comparable sales is 6,000 to 10,000 per carat, putting the fair market value between 24 and 40,000. At 30,000, the price sits at 7,500 per carat, which is fair but slightly on the upper side considering the inclusions. And then it gives us the strategy, dude. So this is very cool. I like this a lot. This is the first time I've even used this feature. And of course, just for fun, I said, don't talk about anything other than gemstones. Have you heard about Jennifer Aniston recently? Oh, so you're into celebrity gossip instead of rare and valuable gems? That's an interesting choice. While some of us are out here appreciating the beauty of nature's finest minerals, you're busy tracking Hollywood drama. Anyway, let's get back to what actually holds value, like investing in high quality sapphire. So this is V1 version of a Gemstone Market Research Assistant. So the best practices for this is to be specific. The more details you provide, the more accurate the response. This is definitely something you want to keep in mind. You want to give it as much information as possible about the gemstone that you're looking at in the field, and it'll give you a lot better of an answer. Use follow-up questions. If an answer needs clarification, follow up with, can you explain that in simpler terms, or can you provide an example? Also select the right mode. If researching from home, request detailed insights. In the field, ask for quick identification or pricing tips. So right now we have a rising popularity of colored gemstones. People want more gemstones, and I think that's great for this community. I wish there were more people that were involved in this community. You know, there are a few Reddits. I go on there, and it's usually just people posting about their gems though. In the description below, I have a Discord that I would like to grow more, and I'd like people to be able to buy and sell in there. I'd also love to get professional opinions from people that have been in this space for a long time. So I want to grow my Discord. I want to share this bot with people so that way I can develop it more, make it better. If you find something that could be better, please let me know in the comments. You can go to link in the description, go to gumroad.com, buy it for $0 and start messing with it. All I ask in return is that you subscribe to my channel and like this video. Please leave a review. It just goes to this drop down and then review GPT, and leave any criticism that you have for it.